Hey everyone, it's Dara. How's everyone doing today? If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Dara K. Fulton. I am a motivational speaker, author, as well as business owner to my business, Applied ESL. Thank you all so much for being here. And as you can see in my background, welcome to Coffee with Dara, offering motivation and encouragement to the world. So for today's Coffee with Dara, I want to do an extension of today's Coffee with Dara that I posted on my Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I will leave the link down below this video. So please feel free to check out my page. My page is private, so when you hit that button, it's going to say requested, and I will definitely add you on and you'll be part of the family. So, what is Coffee with Dara? Coffee with Dara is a weekly motivational series that I do on my Instagram, and I talk about all things motivation. I pick topics that I personally know of, or at least that I'm personally affected by, in hopes that it will help motivate you and kind of give you a pick me up, because we all could use a pick me up. So, that's what Coffee with Dara is. Usually, I have my coffee in hand, but since I finished my coffee and it is now late afternoon, I just decided to just talk to you. If you notice in my background, and I'll raise this up so you can see it a little clearly. Okay. So as you can see, I am a big fan of coffee creamer. And this coffee creamer is by International Delight. So shout out to International Delight. No, this video is not sponsored, but of course, if International Delight wants to sponsor me, I am with open arms because I love their creamers. This one behind me is called Amarello. It is my absolute favorite. I love their hazelnut. I love their French vanilla. I love their white chocolate raspberry. Oh, I can go on and on and on. So I just love their creamer. So if you are a lady who loves coffee and you love creamer, yes, I would highly recommend International Delight. And I also like Coffee Mate as well. Okay, so enough of all this introduction. I'm just going to go right into the video. I'm not going to edit this because I love doing these impromptu videos, and I think it's important that we just have a little chit chat. This Coffee with Dara, the topic is not to expect anything from anyone. I did this video earlier today at my favorite place, Ocean Parkway. It's a walking path here in Brooklyn. And unfortunately, because my microphone was hitting against my pearl, so it was a lot of click, clack, click, clack. So it was like a lot of this. And I may insert a clip of the video up here, but I decided to come home and just do the video over again. So that is that. Not to expect anything from anyone. What am I talking about? And I mean this from a really good place. What I'm saying is that you don't want to have high expectations when it comes to your loved ones, when it comes to people that you know, even associates, when it comes to things that you are doing or that you are pursuing. And I don't mean this in a negative way, because yes, I know for myself, I am that girl that loves to share everything with everyone, or at least to my loved ones or people like yourself out there who I do love and care about, new things I'm working on, new projects, etc. But one of the things I'm still learning, I'm not there yet, that you don't want to have high expectations when it comes to people's reaction or their response. Because I've learned the hard way, even with loved ones, that just because you're excited about something does not mean they will be excited about it. And that's perfectly fine, because as people, we all have the right to feel what we feel and like what we like and whatever. And it's okay that there are folks out there who may not necessarily find what you're excited about exciting. Okay. The other thing too is not everyone will understand what you are doing. And that's something I had to learn as well. It doesn't mean that they're stupid. It doesn't mean that they don't want to understand. It's just that sometimes people just don't quite get what you're doing, or may not understand why you're so excited, and that's okay. So don't take this personal. It's easier said than done. I understand. I'm that girl too, where when you are like, yeah, I want to share the love, and people are looking at you like, okay, so you create an email list, big deal. So you have a website, so you do YouTube, who cares? I know it feels like, ooh, but you have to try your best not to take this personal, because if you take it personal, what happens is you will take those responses as a negative. And let me say, some responses will be negative. So that will happen. You will take all of that, and then you'll start to have what's called self doubt. Hmm, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe the reason why they're responding this way is because my idea is quite stupid. I mean, who's going to care anyway? Who's going to watch my videos? Who's going to, sign up to my email list? Who's going to actually check out my website? I'm wasting my time. No, I've made this mistake, and that's why it has taken me this long and this time period in my life where I'm just now really showing the world who Dara K. Fulton is, really showing the world my talents, because I've done a lot in my lifetime, but I've never shared, I never talked about it because I felt like, who would care? And because I based the responses I got, whether they were okay or maybe not to my liking, I took that and personalized it in such a way where I said, you know what, I'm not going to share the fact that I used to volunteer for a very major, big organization who does disaster relief. I'm not going to talk about all the certifications I have. I'm not going to talk about my degrees. I'm not going to talk about, how I studied social work for a short time. I'm not going to talk about the fact that now a business owner. I'm not going to talk about nothing, because if I don't get the reaction that I want, if the people that I'm sharing this with are not living up to my expectations, what's the point? Do not do that. Do not make that mistake I've made. Be proud, first and foremost, of yourself. Let's start with that. You have to be proud of who you are. You have to be proud of what you're doing. And you also have to feel good about what you're doing, because if you feel good about it, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if the world feels good with it. Also, you have to feel good with it. You have to feel good about it. You have to live it, breathe it, feel it. And trust me, people are very interesting. People have a way of coming around. I mean, sometimes there are people now here online, I will say, you know who you are, who have left me some beautiful comments and tell me, hey, I've been paying attention to you. And I'm just like, whoa, because I thought, nah, who's going to listen to this simple lady from Brooklyn, New York? Who's going to listen to this colorful person? No one. And let me tell you, when you respond back to my videos, when you tell me how you're feeling, when you share personal things with me, I feel so honored beyond words, because who am I? I'm not a celebrity. I'm not someone that you can just recognize on the street and say, hey, that's Dara K. Fulton. I'm not. And I'm not saying I'm a nobody, but I'm not like this big time person. So, be proud of who you are, because people are watching. There's an audience for everyone. And you would be surprised at the impact that you're leaving over this thing that you're doing, whatever it is. And you're looking at the reaction from people that you care about, fine. But don't expect anything. Don't worry about that, because believe me, you will get those responses, but it may not be from the people that you're expecting them from. I've learned this the hard way. And let me tell you, sometimes it's a great surprise and you're just like, wow, I didn't expect so-and-so to care. But why is so-and-so, the person I'm really trying to get their attention from, is showing no interest? I'm having that happen right now to me. And it's like, whoa. And I'm not mad at nobody. Believe me, I'm not upset. I don't take it personal. I'm not bothered. It's just one of those like, wow, I had no idea. So it's fine. Here's what I will say to you. If you're lucky enough to have people in your life who do support you and let you know that, be thankful for that and don't take it for granted. I don't care if it's online or offline. If you don't have support and you're feeling alone and you're feeling like no one gives a damn, don't feel that way, because I will tell you, if you're watching me or if you're someone who supports me or watch these videos or gets something out of it, know that I support you. I don't have to know you in person, and I don't even have to know what you're doing per se, but I will show you that support, because I know what it's like to feel alone and feel like no one cares. And if you are also a person who's interested in something that's not considered interesting to the masses. For example, my field, I am an ESL teacher. I teach English to adult learners. And let me tell you, some people are like, that's not a real teacher, or that's not a real profession. There are people who still feel this way. And you might be in a profession where people think, what? I mean, if you're not doing what other people are doing, what you're doing is trash. That's not true. Friends, whatever it is that you're doing, you do it and feel good about it and don't expect nothing, because I'm telling you, the reward is greater than expectation, and you will be on center stage. My mother tells me this all the time, even when I have doubts. She's like, listen, everyone will have their turn on center stage. Everyone. But we don't know when it's going to happen. So you just have to keep pushing forward. And I will tell you, I'm 38 years old and proud, darling. Okay. And let me just say now, gotta make sure my hair is all right. Okay. Let me just say now that I'm just now feeling comfortable being who I am and what I do. This is why I can turn on the camera and just be myself. And what you see here is what you will see outside. And the reason why I'm comfortable is because I love me. I love who I am. I love what I can give to the world. I feel like God has blessed me with a mind. He's blessed me with intelligence, creativity, and a heart full of love. And so, as long as I can share that with you guys and the world, I don't have nothing to worry about. I don't have to worry about if people care about what I do or like what I do. I'm just happy for the few people out there who do like what I do, who like that I'm sharing me to the world. And so it becomes more comfortable to just be myself as I am, as I look, and once you get to that place at any age, at any stage in your life, I'm telling you, it's such a beautiful feeling. You will just feel on top of the world, and you'll be able to do and live out your dream the way you want. And let me just add this as a last final thought or final reflection. There's this thing called money. And I can spend hours talking about this, but let me just say this. Some people are striving for certain things because they want to be financially stable, or they want to be rich, or whatever the case may be. Whatever works for you works for you. But let me just say, money isn't everything. I know. It sounds like, oh, that's so cliche, whatever. If I don't have money, I'm nobody. That's not true. I don't have money. Let me just spill some tea. I don't have money like that. Don't let this fool you. If I was to go and tell you half the stuff that I have and where I obtained them from, it will shock you. You will look at me and think like, she's lying. That's not possible. Don't think because I'm married that I'm living this fab life and, oh my gosh, I have a rich husband and I'm just traveling to all the places around the world and living this fabulous life. No, I'm not. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're married, single. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. It doesn't matter if you live in a house or you live in an apartment. Everybody is struggling. Everybody is striving for at least something. We all want to be financially in a better place, okay? Even rich people want to be better. I mean, honestly. So don't let that be this thing to hold you back. Try to look at it from this angle. Money has a way of coming to you. I really believe that. And if you are doing something that makes you happy and you're not expecting people to like or care, you're just doing you will be surprised at the opportunities that will come your way. Doors will open in ways that you will not believe, trust me. And the doors don't have to be big doors. There are things happening right now with me that I'm seeing that is so very small, but to me they're such a big deal, because finally people are listening. They're seeing what I'm doing, especially in my profession, ESL. And that to me is the greatest accomplishment, and I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to each and every person who watch my videos, who listens to me talk about my love for teaching, who are following me. Let me give you a very simple example. I do have a Twitter account. It's under my business name, Applied ESL. I started out with 20 followers, 20, okay? Similar to YouTube, same thing. And I was about to just delete my account because I didn't know if I wanted to keep Twitter, but that's okay. I digress. I held on to it, and I post my videos there like I do here on YouTube and on my Instagram. And it seems like out of nowhere the followers happen. And you know why it happened? It took one person who's a fellow educator. If he's watching this video, shout out to you. You know who you are. Who has his own startup business, and his business is to build a network of teachers from around the world who have a common interest in helping people learn English. And he asked me. He's been following me for over a year. He asked me, "Hey, would you like to join my network?" And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was hesitant. I was like, I don't know. This is before I went public with Applied ESL, and I said, let me think about it. Well, let's just say I finally said okay. And it seemed like within days, and I'm not exaggerating. The following has been nonstop. I'm up to 300 plus followers, and this has happened within a very short time, like within a month. My following went from like almost like zero to 300, just like that. And I'm not big on the whole number thing, but it's just to show you, like, to some people that's nothing, but to me that's everything, because I'm in a field that a lot of people don't respect sometimes. I'm in a field that a lot of people don't even know about, and I love it, and I want to put it on the map and say, hey guys, we are just as important of a profession as others. So I'm saying that to say, celebrate the little victories, celebrate the small things, celebrate the small accomplishments, because I'm telling you, every accomplishment counts. Don't expect anything from anyone. Just keep doing you, and I promise you, believe you me, you will get what you want out of it. I promise you that. Thank you so much for listening to this message today. Please share this video to someone that you feel would benefit from this message. Please like, comment, subscribe to this channel for all things motivation. I promise you, you won't regret it. Continue to keep your head up, keep smiling, keep striving. Always try your best. Know that I love and care about each and every one of you. Thank you for my new subbies who recently joined this channel. Thank you so much. And for my old subbies who's been rocking with me from day one since 2010, 2011. Love you very much. Love you all so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Continue to smile, because we all will be okay. Take care, my friends. Love you.